Hey, I'm Billy Quick, and this is Altered TCG. I am going to be playing a Lindiwe deck. This is my take on Lindiwe, which is not super different from what you might expect in some of the popular builds you might find in like 39 cards or whatever. But um, a card that really interests me is Amarok, and I'd like to get this card to work. I think the art's awesome. I think the card is inspiring. So uh, it might not actually be good, but it is a card that I like. So I'm just going to try it, see how it plays. I do only have two playable Ysmir uniques. By playable, I mean do anything useful or remotely useful. This card I think is great, but very simple. I don't know why it looks so fat in this view. Just 2 mana from hand, one from reserve, 1/2/1. When played from hand, draw a card. Pretty good. This one is 2 mana from hand and reserve 2/1/3. From reserve, you may discard a card from your reserve. If you do, draw a card. Not really going to come up that often. Usually, when I'm sacrificed, you may return a spell from your reserve to your hand. This unique is one of the main reasons I'm playing 3 copies of Magical Training. Normally, I wouldn't be playing that many, but Magical Training is a decent card. It's the only spell in the deck besides Off You Go that doesn't have fleeting. So it may come up that when you sacrifice it, you might get to return a magical training or off you go to your hand. So I'm playing 3 magical trainings to hedge against that. You might notice I'm not playing Small Step Giant Leap, and that's because the, at the time of writing this, or not writing this, at the time of making this video, that spell has been put on a watch list, and I don't expect that spell to be around too much longer, to be honest. It's pretty imbalanced and very powerful, so if it is around, it'll probably be different by the time it gets errated or maybe suspended or banned. But just getting ahead of it, not playing with it. I don't find it particularly fun either. So anyway, this is the list. Um, let's get to a game. Well, I've now have a cat in my lap since I started recording. Uh, okay, so here's the list as a quick refresher. Um, let's see who we're up against. I'm hoping for not a Sigmar. Let's see. Oh, Akesha. These are usually pretty fun. Ysmir v. Ysmir. This hand's pretty solid. I'm on the play, so I do get a Maw, which means Jellyfish into Gift of Self or Baba Zizba is pretty good. Boom could be good against their permanents, so I probably don't need this Armory, although having characters are pretty good. Probably putting back second Gift of Self. I'm only playing 2 Boom, so man, if I lose 1 Boom here, that feels pretty bad. But like, I like the idea of just being proactive and just playing for my game plan, especially when I'm on the play like this. So I'm probably just gonna put these 3 away. Not feeling the most confident with that decision, but I'm just gonna start with an Isba. See what they do. Just cantrip here for any of my Magic fans. Ah, that would have been a good starter card. Rindowski. Oh, look at that. Oh, not the rare one. It's a little bit surprising. I don't actually have to sacrifice this to get an advancement here, so maybe I just don't. I don't need to make my maw. I'm still relatively new, so just trying to determine when I need to do things like that. Less clicks, I guess. Save my fingers. Okay, so no spell I could get back. It is a 2 mana 2/3. which is not bad for this zone I'm about to be in. Studious Disciple, I think, is probably the worst card in my hand. I do have to pay 1 to make a Maw this turn, so it's 1, 2. So I could Gift of Self if I'm not after Ewing. But it's probably better to just, after you get the free sacrifice, draw a card. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I'm probably putting this Disciple back. Okay, after you, probably just gonna lead with this Jellyfish. The downside to leading with Jellyfish is if they off you go me, that feels pretty bad. So if they're playing off you go, maybe my best bet is just play Baba Yaga on this side. And then worst case, I can pay 1 to make Maw and sacrifice it if I'm not going to win this side. But I'm probably going to win this side. We'll see. The other downside is they could have Tooth Fairy here. So I'm just choosing to play around Off You Go or Tooth Fairy. I don't expect Tooth Fairy. I think they are more likely to have Off You Go. Off You Go is also just very good against Maw. So if I was the Akesha player, I'd probably keep Off You Go. In my experience, Tooth Fairy is not going to be the most useful against Lindiwe because, oh, what is this? My expedition fails to move forward after rest. I did tap out for this. This is a weird play because they can see on board what I can do here. I can sacrifice and make Maw on this side and we trade. But trading is good for them, right? They want to trade because they're probably playing small step. I don't know. Let's just stick to that original game plan, I guess. The alternative is I could play this Jellyfish here, but then I don't get value from sacrificing it. Unless I after... No. Yeah, I think I'm just going to pivot to the other side. The downside is to this, I lose the ability to play Baba Yaga for 2, but... Oh, I could have also just played Jellyfish over here and then No. I don't know. I don't know if this is right, but... I do deny them this ability from their unique, and I get to go first, which is nice. Oh. Tooth Fairy is a good hit. Man, am I putting back this unique? I do have a magical training. I could put back this alchemist. Gift of Self is also whatever right now. I don't really need the cards. Like, I'm going to draw another card from this Jellyfish here shortly. Maybe it is Gift of Self. Am I playing Tooth Fairy? I like leading with Jellyfish because then it leaves me open to potentially play these 3 cards or Alchemist plus Magical Training. So it's probably just Jellyfish. They could play this, but like I don't think I really care that much about this guy. It's pretty easy to play around. Ah, so he did have the Off You Go. So I can Tooth Fairy here. Could Magical Training. But like, does Tooth Fairy even do anything? Because they're already overloaded on their reserve, but they are going to play something, right? They're probably just going to play this guy or this Baba Yaga. All right, let's just play the Tooth Fairy. Not sure that's right. Makes their decision to play something from here easier. So I could after you. Make it 2/2/2 over here. If I make it 2/2/2 over here, they can't beat me with this Baba Yaga. But they could off you go it. Then I could just play the Stargazer. Yeah, I guess I'll just after you. Again, I don't know if this is right, but like I'm quickly losing my creatures to sacrifice. Still don't know if sacrificing that Baba Yaga a few turns ago is correct. Yes, they are trading. They're tapped out. I could actually win this side. I guess I'm going to. An easy 2-0 for me. Times like this, you wish you had small step in your deck, huh? I'm already pretty close to running away with it. They do have an off you go face up here. I have to keep that in mind. I have an off you go now. Probably putting him back one of these alchemists. I have to pay 1, so I'm going to be at 6. Definitely putting back an alchemist. Probably going to after you right off the rip here, unless they have a way to sabotage this. So my thought process is I could... Oh, they do have a sabotage. It's probably a good idea to just magical training. It's not a bad draw, but I'm running low on creatures. I have to pay 1 for my Maw. So if I pay 1 for Maw, I could go Moth Lantern, off you go. Or I could go Magical Training, off you go. Or Moth Lantern and just set up for the next turn. So they have off you go face up, and they can use it here. Kind of incentivized to do so. Pretty far ahead. I kind of just want to send this Magical Training. Yeah. Oh, that's a great draw. Right now, they could Magical Training, then be down to 1 mana, which they might do. And I could win this side with the Orders Trooper. Ideally. If they don't Magical Training, they're going to overload. Okay, yeah. Nice, so I should be able to trade here. They could have a Studious Disciple. Oh no, Studious Disciple doesn't have green. Nice. Yeah, so we are trading. That's good for me. Alright, back to me. I get to start with an Ortis Trooper, which is huge. Now let's get rid of another one of these Disciples, probably. Although Off You Go has been proven to not look very good. So like maybe the 1-drops are worth keeping around. I'm going to be at an odd number as well. Yeah, let's get rid of an Off You Go. I kind of like just leading with this Trooper. Seeing what they got. Might Off You Go it. I doubt they would do it for 4 for my 1-drop, but you never know, I guess. Baba Yaga? I go 3, 2, 1. Try and win this side. So I could just play the Studious Disciple and try and make him beat me on this side. Leaves my options pretty open. It's pretty tempting. So just go with that, I think. Make him do the, haymaker play or whatever. Control the tempo game. Interesting. So they have 6 here. I can get blue. I think I'll be able to win both sides here. So I could just make Moth Lantern. And that would still give me an opportunity to Off You Go and Disciple if I need to. Yeah, so let's just sacrifice this this Disciple. Now I'm pressuring both sides. If they have an Off You Go, that's a little awkward. They do have an Off You Go. But I'm still 2-0ing. They're out of mana, and that's game. Alright, GG. Thanks for watching. So we finished our 1 game so far with this Amarok list. We did not get a chance to actually play or even see Amarok. Did not draw it in the game, but that is a symptom of only playing 1, I imagine. Sorry if you can hear my cat playing with his toy. Yeah, so maybe that just means I need to up it to 2 or 3. Amarok, I think, would have been very good in that game against Akesha. I would not have been able to be dealt with the off-you-goes that they played. It would have been more substantial than any of the characters that they played throughout the entire game. So I think the card would have been good. I don't know what I would cut for more Amaroks. Maybe... I don't want to say Baba Yaga, but maybe Baba Yaga. The card advantage seems great. I don't know. Mobile Armory is maybe up for cutting, but Mobile Armory is kind of more copies of Jellyfish. Anyway, let me know what you think.